instead of Kiraz. And then it's Jones, the sniper, Wayne G, the in-game leader, Faris, and Polox. And Polox was instrumental in their win over Lowland Lions earlier. Here we go with the action coming in. Yuyu is in a good position. Jones coming up from behind, taken down 2, but he's gonna have to do more. He gets the hat-trick. Can he get a 4th? No, says Finn. And now it's a 2 versus 1 in favor of SD Gaming. The bomb is down, and the work has been cut out for the stand-in Sply, who is gonna have to pull off something Ibrahimovic-like. And that's, I don't think it's gonna happen, because there's Finn with a 2nd of the round. Oh, actually 3rd of the round. And then SD Gaming 1-0. Very nice.
Yeah, it's looking promising for SD Gaming. I mean, SD Gaming are very comfortable on Cobblestone, having already beaten Lowland Lions before. And yeah, we're gonna have to see how this pans out. But in the end, I think DeadPixels are probably gonna take this the prize money home.
They are by far the favorites, of course, coming up from the upper bracket and being the team to look out for in France at this moment.
Onto this round, we have Tech9's in armor being bought up by DeadPixels. Nico is actually waiting for these guys to push out the smoke. He's got the MP9 SMG to hand. Smoke has been cleared up. He does land the first frag, but immediately Faris will punish him with the retaliation. But what a mop up from Vin. Absolutely dropping then on the platform over at B, and Chris will be there to catch the winner. 2-all for SD Gaming, and risky investment from DeadPixels over there. I mean, they haven't got a bomb plant down, so
didn't pay off at all, it seems. And then SD Gaming with some SMG still, confident that this will be an eco, of course, after that forced buy. So no need to upgrade just yet, and we'll see how that pans out. There's a couple of P250s, actually 4 of them, on the side of DeadPixels, and the French will be looking to put them to work near the A bomb site, and they're going for the A long push. They're not coming in just yet. They have given away some audio clues, so might be better to switch it up and then quickly head over towards B, and that's exactly what they seem to be doing. And let's see where the action is about to commence. I think Chris is in a good position to do some damage. SD Gaming Chris, he's probably heard them walk by, because one of those guys, I think, made a step. Yeah, definitely he has heard him now, so let's see if a rotation comes in just yet. No, actually Chris is the only one near the B bomb site. He's gonna have to do damage, because Finn already went down in the bomb site. He gets one, makes it a 4 versus 4, but the bomb is getting planted. Already a successful eco for the French, getting sprayed down from multiple angles right now though, and Wayne and Polox have got it all to do, and it's not gonna happen just yet. Good plan though, and they will be able to comfortably buy the next round, that's for sure.
I love how they boosted Chris up the drop down, which allowed him for a great map control. I think Chris could have done a little bit more damage, but in the end, patience will pay off, and that's what you want to see here for SD Gaming. You don't want to have any silly mistakes. And looking by it, we have the 4th round, a full buy round, of course, for the T sites, having that bomb plant down, so they are able to buy a couple of more nades than usually. In essence, they are of course going to go for a B-orientated push. Jouns is actually trying to pave the way with that op, hoping for a peek, hoping to see a SD Gaming player over at that platform, but there's actually no one there. We do see someone on the boost, I can only assume. And that's going to be in the form of Nico. And I love how SD Gaming just used this boost. That I feel was the mistake from Lowland Lions on the CT side. They have no control over this platform. And once you have that control, it's going to be a lot easier for you to hold off any sort of B push. Smoke coming out as well, which is going to slow down the B push from DeadPixels considerably. But in the end, DeadPixels are going to have to commit at one point.
Definitely, yeah. The weapon upgrade has come in for SD Gaming. Let's hope it's enough for them. Let's see if the French can break this defense. They are getting stalled very heavily. It's already 33 seconds only to work with, and they are gonna go for B, and the French come in. Spectacular opening by Polox. Let's see if they can get any more. And Nico's in a good position to he's actually dropped down from the high ground. He's gonna come in from behind. Not gonna happen. Jounce and Faris with exceptional shots. Polox once again with his 2nd of the half side. Taro, he's in a tough spot right here. Not gonna get the quick scope, and did tag him up, but not gonna happen. I think it was a lag shot.
That from above from the player over at from Polux. I mean, he just dropped down and says hi.
Good stuff from the French. I like that round from DeadPixels.
Now,
First gun versus gun, and they show they are very much capable of competing.
Exactly, and that's a problem with Cobblestone if you don't have any sort of map awareness. As the CT side, I mean, at one point you're gonna have to push from A and see if they are actually gonna go B, because if they do and execute, and you're usually with 2 or 3 players around B, you're already screwed because there's 5 men there. If just one gets a peek, it's gonna be fairly easy for you to do so. So flashes and smokes coming out. The B execution is happening. Players paving away. Never mind that. Wayne G picks up 2 kills with his AK, as Nico does find 1 with the CZ. Bomb's gonna get planted. Chris
got the AK.
Will likely just go for an extra frag.
Oh, so close.
Doesn't even get that. And Nico's just gonna save up the AK. Scholars is waiting for someone to run off when the bomb goes off and hopefully get that weapon out.
Only 3 health on Polux, that is. Maybe if Henrik can do some more damage, that would be great for SD Gaming, but not likely to be happening anytime soon, because SHK has nothing to work with. And the bomb is about to go boom shakalaka.
And wisely you see DeadPixels just going together towards the A side, and then if there was a CT around, it would have either killed him or made sure he couldn't retrieve the weapon from them.
Definitely. Yeah. 3-2. Starting to get closer and closer, and this is once again a very important round. Up in the hands of Jounce, up in the hands of Saitaro. Interesting. SD Gaming do probably need this round. Stay in it. Oh, nice shot by Nico, opening up his bank account on Sply. Stand-in is out of the equation. Now it's a 5v4 in favor of SD Gaming. The bomb is down, but not anywhere in sight of CTs. It's just dropped to make sure they don't give it up. Now they've collected it, and they're running back towards A, it seems. So Finn is not going to see any action. Polux right here trying to do some damage with an HE grenade, and Wayne just holding the flank. Let's see where the actual push is going to come in. Sooner or later SHK is going to have a lot to deal with. This is going to be an A push. Saitaro with the op though. And Saitaro are gonna have a lot of work to do. Saitaro gives himself only a pixel. Oh, there we go. Oh, if only he scoped that position a little bit longer. And now he sees the heads pop out. Doesn't get the first shot. That's gonna be tough. He's gonna have to back up and rotate position. SHK did open up that round very well with a nice frag. Chris adds 1 as well, and SHK cleans up. Amazing round, not losing a single player on SD Gaming. Did you expect that?
Exactly, I mean, that's the type of style we have seen SD Gaming play. They're really covering themselves and covering the angles, even though no one died. If there did someone die, I mean, return frags and retaliation, what's gonna happen? SD Gaming have a great setup, and DeadPixels, I think in general, in skill-wise, I think DeadPixels visually are gonna be better players, but in the end, it's a team game, and SD Gaming just proves to have the angles right. But looks like a full commitment to the bomb site with all AKs being bought up. They do have a lot of nades to work with. Lindo getting the early frag, make that 2, and he drops Yount as well. But Sply and Wayne G quickly to reply. Bomb is likely to go down quite fast, but Nico needs to stop this. Prevent this run from happening. Does find Wayne G. Bomb goes down. Follows with the frag to Nico.
Wow.
Frags left, right, and center. Saitaro versus Sply. Give his position away by firing off that CZ. Now being forced off towards his side. Sply running away, trying to take the time. Oh man, Saitaro couldn't connect his shot.
I'm not sure.
And what a round that was, 4-3, and that was all pure individual skill from each one of these players. But in the end, DeadPixels would come out on top.
A lot of duels and a lot of 1-for-1 exchange. In the end, Saitaro, I'm not sure if you saw it, there was an AK on the floor. Should have grabbed that instead of the op.
Yeah.
Then he was on a wild goose chase with
it's
his
one of these little
pistol.
things that DeadPixels would notice, and SD Gaming just simply not being
always.
able.
Yeah. Rumbled under pressure. then again, it was a valiant effort. Let's see how this round pans out. Once again, guns on all sides of the map, but no sniper rifle for SD Gaming. Smoke's coming in, flashes near the B bomb site. Spy is gonna have to be the first man in, and that's exactly what he does with a great frag. With the assist of Pollux, he's gonna go for a second. It doesn't get the side order. And then good counter frag by Finn, and so many smokes in the bomb site. Smoking is bad, okay? Don't do it, boys and girls. And here Finn with his second of the round. Amazing hold by him, and he's still very much alive. Only dropped a couple of health points, and he's in a good position to do more damage. Oh, that's great. He's going for some FaceTime, and he gets another one. That's a hat-trick so far for Finn. 4 versus 2 situation, but still an AWP in the hands of Jounce. This could prove the key factor. Oh, fourth by Finn. Finally gets taken out by Jounce, and then it's a 1 versus 3, and he is very low on health. Gets taken out by SHK, and that's it. SD Gaming is doing really rather well so far.
Indeed. But now they've broken the DeadPixels economy. They're in desperate need. They're actually gonna buy a couple of Tech 9s, so we might see a quick B execute or possibly A, but going A without smokes is risky, so we do see them heading towards the B bomb site slowly but surely. And they might actually go for the drop down. They're actually all heading there towards their quick flashbang in. Advances them. The Chris is there.
Oh wow.
The welcome committee drops 3 players instantly. Wayne G in the back just shut down Chris, but it's all in vain. As SD Gaming pick up yet another round.
Hello, good morning. Great clean round, only dropping 1 player. And financials are starting to look decent on SD Gaming. They did have to buy that AWP for Saitaro, so shouldn't get over ahead of themselves just yet. But a second sort of eco coming in. Only 1 man with armor, 5 guys with Tech 9s on the on the T side, sorry. So the French are in financial troubles. Starting to look like Greece.
Ooh.
People of the United States. Oh snap.
Chris yet again with a hat-trick.
Wow.
He's just gonna open up with a hat-trick yet again, and DeadPixels are just throwing away their Tech 9s and all their 4 spies. It's Saitaro will follow up onto Sply. It's just left up to Ferris. He's just got a P250 in hand. He's already long. He did buy head armor, which is kind of a huge investment, but still DeadPixels will be able to buy in the next round.
Yeah, you got a feel for him. This is a tough situation. Everybody's watching him, and SHK puts him out of his misery. But finally, 7-3 for SD Gaming, looking very good for the Dutch, and the French have to start grabbing back into this match right now, I think. Round that counts. Because there is the AWP for Jounce. Hasn't been able to put it to use all that much just yet in this this cobblestone map against Lowland Lions. Right now he's close to a player, but he doesn't know it with this crosshair. Gonna try and get something done at the long route into A. Pollock's trying to back him up in case the AWPer goes down. He's gonna be able to get the revenge frag and maybe pick up that AWP. Pollock's has been crucial for DeadPixels this tournament. Been outstanding, to say the very least. Right now the French are looking to make their way into A. This is where it comes, but SHK seems very much aware of it. And he's not gonna be able to get one. Saitaro does though with the AWP, but he's all by himself right now in the A bomb site. It's gonna have to be a really quick rotation from his teammates. Misses that second shot on the back of some good smokes and flashing by the French. They've really got their tactics down, but already a lot of health lost by Spy, and the bomb goes down right now. Oh, taken back by Jounce and Wayne, and that makes it a 3 versus 2, and they could very well get this bomb planted pretty soon. Nico on the rotation. Nico and Chris, if anyone can do it, it's these 2 guys, but Jounce says no, it's not gonna happen, and the bomb plant is coming in. Nico is right there, but he's got nothing to aim at, and 1 man to his right. This is gonna be so tough. Not gonna happen. Faris with a good frag, and finally back in it, the French of DeadPixels, showing why they are the favorites to go home the victor.
Jounce made such a difference there in that round. He picked off, who was it? Finn on the bomb side with a sick shot. That was an amazing shot, and he was just a man to clear it out, to clear out A. Yeah. And really, yeah, like you said, putting the AWP with good use. Saitaro this time is gonna show Jounce how it's played.
Wow.
picking him up early on. So,
It's time to
all
shine.
down, and Saitaro
Virus actually packed it up.
is possibly going to be in the pickle, but his teammate's going to be able to do backing up with a little bit of a cheeky flashbang. So, SHK might be able to meet up with Faris.
Oh, this is a good spot for him if unless Faris does something exceptional. Ouch! Oh, Chris. Good
Chris
stuff.
Downing winning
Yep, there it
the
is.
SHK over Pollux.
There it
and
is.
A double kill for an SHK
Plenty.
coming out. Pollux though getting the return frag in, and it's Bly.
Saitaro with a good round. SHK as well, both a double. And that round was really needed for SD Gaming. They drained their financials. They had that up by first Saitaro, but then he was totally without money. And of course Jounce was starting to build quite a solid bank. And right now, he can't buy the op because of that lost round.
Yeah, Saitaro made a huge difference in that round, dropping Youns the AWPer for DeadPixels, and Faris was unable to do anything with it.
Yeah.
So
So where the other AWPers didn't impress, like Lowlands Lions, Devos on this map, it's proving to be the difference maker right here with Nico and Finn combining for some huge frag. Chris in between their sandwich. And then clean sweep for SD Gaming. Wow, this is looking like a really solid round from them. I think they might even be able to take home this first map and go on to the second.
yeah, we'll have to wait and see. I mean, 2 more rounds to be played on this half time, and it does look like a second map potentially, but
Yeah.
who knows how DeadPixels will fare on the CT side.
I'm always for the underdog, so I'm gonna start supporting the French now. Allez les Bleus! Vive la France! Far is
So,
starting things off
yeah.
really well. Getting it into a 5 vs 4 situation. The defense is now shabby on the A-bomb side to say the least. There's 3 men at B, but the A-bomb side is looking like the point of action. Let's see which of the CTs is there to try and hold them off. It's going to be SHK once again. And he's, well actually, rotation. Rotation towards B. Pollux is already there, feeling things out. Apparently he is determined that the defense there is not good enough. It's Nico. Gonna have it all to do. Oh, SHK is actually there to help him. What? Oh, that was the lone man at A. Come on, holding off the rotation, but Nico is here. And now 3 men rushing in, 4th about to follow. Pollux with the opening frag, that's going to prove crucial in taking this bomb site. Pollux gets his second as well, and the bomb is about to go down. Finally SHK replies onto Pollux, but that makes it a 2 vs 3 in a retake situation with an op in the hands of Jounce. This is not proving to be promising for SD Gaming. Finn all by himself, and Jounce is in position to receive him. Oh, he's actually gonna whiff that shot. For the first time in a long time he misses one, but Finn could not capitalize on it. Does not lose any health, but doesn't take the frag as well, and that finally pays off for Jounce in a 9-5 scoreline. And potentially the French can pick up one more and make this an interesting second half.
Problem was with Saitaro, he pushed up A long, and it was quite risky, and he got dropped for it, and then Youns was able to pick up that op from which Faris was able to kill from Saitaro. So it was a risky move, but it could have been paid off. And look at that, he's gonna push out again, and he will shut down Faris. This time not the op down, but a key frag.
Definitely.
Nevertheless, so flashbang out. He's gonna have to be careful not to get rushed down, and surely support will be there. SHK is watching his back. Gonna be smoked up.
I think the team might have heard his scope
there. Though same positioning again. SHK is up on that ramp, and Saitaro with his eyes peeled on A long. And the previous time they went on to rotate towards B, so likely that
At this time they might actually go for the A push.
no,
Or would you think they do the same?
SD Gaming are actually gonna predict, you know, they might actually just go to B. We have got Chris in the drop down. There's an extra man over there, but Saitaro will pick off Spy. They know that's not the lurker because the lurker is already dead. So SHK Color will find Wayne G, and I'm surprised
Oh!
DeadPixels are just not keeping this angle. They know SHK Scholar is over there. Now just 2 players left standing for DeadPixels. And Yount's in the back, missing the shot onto Chris.
What?
Trying to go for the no-scope, but Chris
Oh,
finally responds with a double kill. Bolux and Yount's down 10-5 for SD Gaming. What a phenomenal performance for them.
But definitely, yeah. They've put the favorites to the test, so to speak. Yount's really whiffed some shots there in the last round. I'm not used to seeing that from him.
No,
so
I
far.
mean, it's maybe the nerves, it's maybe
Yeah.
just Cobblestone, because
Maybe
Lowdown Lions just struggled as well on Cobblestone
Yeah.
against SD Gaming.
Or perhaps it's the first time they're looking at such a huge deficit of rounds, perhaps.
No, but they've lost against Lowdown Lions 16-3
Yeah,
at Mirage, so... And I think probably Mirage has been vetoed out as well.
Yeah.
Very likely to be, because yeah, DeadPixels are clearly not that good on it. But Chris will open up onto Yount, so a lot of damage has already been done to the CT side. Vin's got control over the A bomb side, so it's definitely gonna go for an A plant. Yount will get dropped. Chris down. Kill with a return frag onto Pollux, and not a lot of health points remaining for the Frenchies.
Pretty good entry on the bomb side. I thought they were about to give it up when a few French frags came in, but Paris is 152. Highly unlikely that they will pull this off. Unless, of course, SD Gaming starts getting sloppy or overconfident. Nice jumping shot by Vin. Closing off this round 11-5. Wow. SD Gaming really on a roll here.
They're just gonna be struggling like Lowland Lions. I do feel that. So, a force buy from the CTs. They bought CZs, armor, P250s, so they're really desperate for rounds, and looks like Pollux is gonna be boosted up there, and he might be able to catch someone off guard. Finds Nico, but he's actually gonna connect this one now. Headshot and AK in the hand of Pollux, but a flurry of frags coming out, and that's down. He does prevent the bomb plant, but in the end, it's an easy return frag. So 12-5.
Didn't expect Pollux coming up from above, and he got 2 frags from behind, but it was not nearly enough because SD Gaming comfortably took the bomb plant and the bomb site by storm. This time focusing towards the A bomb side, it seems. Let's see how many men are. There's actually 3 towards B, and every French player is focusing on B right now. Bert, a lot of feedback right now.
Alright, so into this round. 2 frags. Nick got 3 frags coming in for SD Gaming. Of course it's gonna happen with that just pistols in hand for DeadPixels. It is 13-5, and SD Gaming are on a roll, and I doubt the DeadPixels are gonna be able to put up a solid defense here with a limited amount of money and supplies. Just 1 incendiary and like 3 smokes, 4 smokes.
And no op as well in the hands of
Not good
Jones. That could prove a key factor. I think this might be the round where SD takes the map into overdrive. A quick rush by them into the B bomb site, and they're about to get stormed by CTs. At least 3 there to catch them, to say hi. And then a quick exchange. Yu goes down at the hands of SHK. The caller, but gets taken up by Paris on the flank side. Taro can't land his shot, and then Pollux says hi. 13-6, and the French are perhaps back in this.
Maybe SD Gaming should have realized, like, hey, they surely come buying up, so we should go A, because A is more long-range oriented. Especially if you go up on that ramp and from A long, you just need an AK over there and an AWP, and you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine peeking down that area. And but that's the risk SD Gaming took, and that's the risk they are willing to take in this grand final.
taken a few risks, and some of them have paid off very well, so they go for it.
So, looking over at the map overview, SD Gamer are definitely opting to go towards A, but at a very slow pace. SHK is going to be lurk around B and hopefully distract any Frenchies from the upcoming onslaught on the A side. And it's only Wayne G actually sitting up there on A. There he is.
Standard positioning.
Hopping and over.
I feel like the defensive positioning, there's not much variation to bring in, except maybe the boost we saw Pollock do earlier.
Yeah, there's several boosts you can do. I mean, you can also boost up on the drop down. The Nico Pollock, sorry, already did it before, so it's gonna be too obvious. And you see Wayne G actually gonna sit in his corner. Youns is gonna pick one off. Chris is actually gonna rush down Youns. And,
wow!
Wayne G not even seeing Chris there, and is now back to a 3-on-3.
Those entry frags are amazing. Chris is really doing his job here, pulling his weight, and helping his team gain the ground on the bomb site. Here's Pollock's did it. Oh, if only he'd watched to the right for a little bit, he could have gotten a knife kill for free. But then again, the round is in the bag for the French. DeadPixels going for some weapon collecting.
Bomb has been defused.
I think that's why the whole reason Pollock was like, oh shit, I'll stop defusing for a sec so you can go ahead and pick up that off.
Exactly. That's a smart last second decision. He already...
And we've got ourselves an auto sniper from Ferris.
Oof. Oh yeah, we've seen that before. Did not work too well back then. But let's see if he can get the unscope from behind this time.
Dude, that was horrendous.
Wow. Oh, Sataro, big pistol kill already. And the gun in the hands of SD Gaming, I guess. That's already a reasonably solid attempt in this eco round. Oh, Ferris can't put his auto sniper to work just yet because he's getting flashed. It's a decent entry, already 2 pistol frags, and now an auto sniper in the hands of SHK. We've seen him snipe before. Can he get anything done? Nope! Flight takes off his face, and then 13-8, slowly but surely the French are showing that they're not giving this up just yet. But right now, Satara with the AWP. Open hands of Jones as well. Yeah.
The thing is, that was such a good eco for SD Gaming.
Yeah.
SHK managed to kill Ferris with that auto sniper, and Ferris didn't have any money to buy the M4. It got dropped for him. So
yeah.
If SD Gaming do manage to take this round in, then it's gonna be some money troubles in the bank again for DeadPixels. But then again, it's not looking very likely. Saitara already on 4 HP. He's absolutely bleeding internally already, and
the entry fragger is down. That's not good.
And we've got Ferris on this platform, so they're definitely not gonna be able to go towards this B-bomb side. Even though, I mean, it doesn't even matter if Ferris dies. It's just that the T sides are gonna have to commit with a lot of nades and a lot of flashes or anything they can throw at him to flush out Ferris.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. They're not gonna have any more nades to go towards the bomb side. So that will be an easy mop up for the rest of the CTs.
Yeah.
But then again, they still have to kill Ferris. He's actually gonna go back towards the bomb side. Spy will shut down SHK. So 3 more plays remaining for SD Gaming. So surely they are gonna save. It definitely looks like it. They're just gonna sit up on the castle area and
chill,
get their retirement for the last 20 seconds, and go into the next round.
Yeah. Trying to get a burger at Whitecast. Reminds me of a movie. Know it?
Oh,
a burger at Whitecast. You don't know Harold and Kumar?
Never heard of it.
Wow. It's sort of
But I guess I'm socially awkward.
I highly doubt that, but if you don't watch a lot of movies, you're not socially awkward.
Alright. I didn't know what the hell
that's
you were
not the deciding
about.
factor. Oh well, let's focus on the match at hand, because slowly but surely DeadPixels are stringing quite a few rounds together. I think that's 3 or 4 in a row.
Yeah, and
So-
tactical timeout right now for SD Gaming to sort out their approaches because they
Yeah.
haven't been able to get some rounds in. So
Yeah, and look at the buy on them. Already decided to go all out. All in.
well, those were the guns they saved up. So it's just Chris and SHK that they
yeah.
have to buy.
Didn't buy just yet. Just a full nade kit on Nico, but maybe he saved some of those as well from the last. Anxious to see what goes on next.
So yeah,
7 rounds.
SD Gaming are gonna have to fight for their money, and in the beginning they look very strong on CT, but they're struggling a little bit with terrorists, but still they've got plenty of margin. They still got 4 rounds to play with, and 3 more needed.
Gonna be so close. This match. I think this is gonna be a 16-14 kind of score for either of these teams. I'm really not sure who's gonna come out on top though.
Oh, they're actually just having a toilet break
Again,
for some reason.
Mid-match.
The nerves.
perhaps, yeah.
And
course.
Jans is
Of course they're drinking a lot with his heat. Probably a smart decision.
yeah,
And then you're gonna have to go a
very
lot.
very likely.
So you were talking about Jones?
No, Jans is constantly trying to talk Dutch, and it's the most random stuff that he says, but it's a small detail.
It's all decent. Usually when you hear some foreigner talking Dutch, they've taught them the bad words.
So yeah, what do you think?
Let's-
SD Gaming should change up. Perhaps more A executes. That seemed to work
Yeah.
out sort of well if
Yeah,
they
B is
get
closed
that smokes
off.
right.
Yeah, B is closed off for sure, it seems. And then Jouns with the AWP. It's gonna be tough to take either side.
I mean,
It
if you have
just-
smokes, then Jans is going to be absolutely useless on A long, and going B,
Yeah.
you know Ferris is going to be up on that platform, so you're going to have to commit a lot of nades, and quite frankly, SD Gaming are not going to be able to buy a lot of nades to flush Ferris out.
Yeah. And I think they've done too many rounds where they took it slow. I think they should go with a fast push again. Some aggression, some in your face, balls to the wall, committing to one bomb site and just taking it by storm. Then try and hold on to the bomb plant.
Yeah, the thing is, when you're a strat caller, you know, we can say that, but there's such a huge pressure, and
Yeah.
if you either win it or you lose it. It's just guns blazing, and
Yeah.
it's very risky to do so. But it can of course pay off, but sometimes it's gonna be at the cost of a huge amount of money.
Exactly. Let's go over the prizes once more. This is the grand final of eSportsFestival 2015 Counter-Strike Championship. 1,250 euros for the first place, 250 euros for second place. And then a lot of hardware prizes as well to be divided over the numbers 1 to 3. Third is Lowland Lions, and we're about to find out who comes in as second. Because Lowland Lions, or sorry, SD Gaming, is up against DeadPixels. Dutch versus French. So far, both teams have had an extraordinary tournament. Polox and Wayne are the guys at A. Like you said, could try and hit A sometime, and that's exactly what's gonna happen. Saitaro not getting the opening shot off just that well. Molotov trying to hold off the rush, but that's not good enough. And then the frag by Wayne is the first to come in, and the reply by SHK with his pistol. That's good stuff. Especially because he didn't have a gun. Finn replies on supply, and then Wayne is down. And 2 versus 3 after plant situation, but low health on Finn. It's gonna be impossible for him to hold on to this. Molotov on his right side, and an on a storming CT in his face.
That was a very solid defense from DeadPixels. It's so unlucky that Saitaro was unable to connect his initial shot and then got shot down from the truck right over here at CT spawn. And that's something like Saitaro is gonna have to work on and realize, hey, I gotta make sure I'm zoomed in pretty much all the time for these guys. DeadPixels will peek you and they will try and cut you down and stop you dead in your tracks.
What do you think about the new nickname for Jones?
Aha! The cow that laughs.
Yep, in Dutch.
So, a push coming out yet again from SD Gaming, and they are gonna get mowed down by Wayne G. Getting the opening frag early on. Chris is gonna get tagged up so heavily. Spy will finally shut him down. Saitaro has picked up the AK-47 and will drop one, and that's Wayne G down. Now, looking over at the map, we do have SC Gaming having control of the A-bomb side, as SHK go ahead and even the odds, make that even more as he drops another one. Spido finding himself the return frag. 2-on-1 as the cow. Saitaro Bindo with a great frag, but what a pistol shot from Youns. He's gonna clean this one up, get the defuse in a timely manner. 13-11, and it was close. Nearly there. It was literally nearly there. Yeah. SHK could have made the difference, but it just wasn't enough.
Yeah, and the cow that gave himself a reason to laugh, indeed. As again is up, but Faris has the auto sniper, and then due to the loser bonus after 6 lost rounds, they can keep buying up with AKs, but there's no sniper in the hands of Saitaro, there's not a full nade kit, so SD Gaming is really grasping at their last straws here, I feel. They've given up 6 in section, and then Jones and Faris going to work with those sniper rifles. Replies though by SHK. And then Finn is still standing as well, 2 versus 3, but Spy already very low on health. Once again the bomb plant, once again will be able to buy the next round. But Polox finally takes out the planter, and then it's all on SHK, the clutch. Man, can he do it again? In a 1 versus 2, the bomb is down, and it's starting to get diffused. Wayne takes him out, then the French are looking to close this one out after 1 map.
That was brilliant play from DeadPixels. Even though it was a 2-on-1 situation, Wayne G knew he wasn't dropped down. That smoke and that angle, there was just no way for SHK to be able to clutch that round.
Definitely.
And he had to commit through that smoke. He just had to, because he knew that the defuse was gonna come in.
Yeah. Look at that. Somehow he found the bank to buy an op. And a helmet, and well, I think SHK dropped it for him by not buying armor and helmet. The in-game leader doing a bold decision, putting the faith of his team in the hands of Saitaro, the young sniper. And let's see if it pays off. The first shot has rattled off, did not hit his mark. Second shot as well. So far, not much just yet. Saitaro just trying to get in some wall bangs or spams through smokes. Nothing working just yet. Focus lies heavily towards B. Let's have that have a look at that auto sniper rifle of Faris. Oh, it's actually now an M4. Switched up. Back to an unscoped rifle. And actually, is it gonna be the B push? Chris is all by himself trying to get an opening frag at A. Here where he is. Oh, he's not going to be able to get that frag. Wayne takes him out all the way from the backing platform. But this is the signal for his teammates to rush into the B bomb. Saitaro has the high ground with his op. Can he make the difference? Well, he got that one shot off. But then the smoke does not quite clear a path for him right now. Jones is already close to go into an AWP battle with his foe. Oh, that's a bold push through the smoke, and he gets another shot off as well. But then Pollux finally takes him down. And a close affair, if ever I saw one. 13 to 13. What do you see happening in these last rounds? It's been 7 or 8 in a row for the French.
Yeah, I mean, clearly DeadPixels are just better at CT, and they really have been closing out rounds successfully. They know what SD Gaming are doing by now. We are going to be seeing another A execute, because they are setting up for that. And it's going to be a Tech 9 and just 1 AK to work with. Only 1 smoke, 2 flashbangs. It's I can't say much of this. It's down to catching people off guard. Saitaro nearly catch one on guard, but will get dropped in the end by Spy. Spy only getting a little bit of damage off, but SHK will find Spy, but 2 quick frags from Wayne G to stop this onslaught from happening. Pollux will shut down Vin, and there's the mod bop from the cow that lost.
Wow.
14 to 13, and another shaky buy from SD Gaming. In fact, no, they actually got quite a lot of nades, so they have plenty of resources to work with for
and
this
almost
round.
gone. But this is the round that counts, because if they give up one more, it's already at the very best in overtime, and not likely after losing so many rounds in a row that they'd rally back and get it. Here they go with a quick A push. It's not gonna happen, says Pollux. Actually, SHK takes him out. Really important entry frag, and then Sply is gonna rush in there, but he's got a smoke to deal with, and that's not really helping his cause. Tries to flash himself in. He's gonna think better of it. Just gonna wait for the bomb planting, try and go for the retake once it clears. But right now, Finn going to work, and let's see Chris as well. Oh, nice free fire by Sply. That gives them a fighting chance on a 2 versus 3. Let's see if the retake is gonna happen. Oh, Sply and Faris combining, and now it's suddenly a 1 versus 2. And it's Chris with it all to do. The bomb is planted and the time is in his favor, but the positioning is not. Because 2 men coming in from a couple of angles. Oh, he knows the guys on top, but there's one on his right as well. Can't get the shot, of course not. Crossfire. And good simultaneous action from the French.
Bomb has been defused.
Could he have pushed out on the left side of that rock? Try and go for the duel. He couldn't have known it was only one there, of course.
It's match point regardless, and Frenchies are very likely to take the 1250 euros back
Definitely.
to France. And the whole rests on this. We do have full buy again for SD Gaming, because they have the loser money, of course.
Yeah.
And they're looking for another A execute. They're just gonna go for it. Chris is paving the way, making his way forward with his AK-47. It looks like Pollux is gonna finish off with AK shot to the head. Make that 2 from Chris. Can Chris still get us to an overtime here? He spots one player in the form of Sply. Sply will down Nico though. He's got one player right behind him, and that's in. Faris with the return fast.
Oh, look at that.
Color is gonna finish 2 off in the back. 15 to 14. This is gonna be as close as it gets.
Oh man.
DeadPixels do have plenty of money to work with, so they can still close this game out, but we'll see. I do like to see an overtime for this grand final.
SD Gaming, they've lost 8 in a row, and somehow, from somewhere in front of the gates of hell, they find the courage to fight back, and finally, when it counts most, they come up big, and now they're gonna try and do that again. This is all riding on this rush right here into the A-bomb site. Good flash by Pollux teammate, and those guys are gonna have to be backing up, but Finn with a good neat reply kill. It's all right here, the pressure is ever so big, but SD Gaming, will they crumble or will they come out the victor? Wayne says no. The in-game leader for the French team says they will want to take home the 1250 euros. Prize place. Jounce adds 1 as well, and now it's all in SHK. The SD in-game leader in the 1 versus 3 has already gotten 1, but DeadPixels takes him down. Finally, the prize is all for DeadPixels, and we've seen an amazing tournament that kind of concludes this Counter-Strike tournament, but not our coverage, because of course we will be back with an interview soon. Well, Rick, what do you say of this match?
Yeah, close as gets. Unfortunately, SD Gaming couldn't bring us to a 3rd map, even though Cobblestone was one of their best maps. But I think they put on a stellar performance on the CT side, just unable to close out rounds on the terrorist side, but very well played by DeadPixels. I keep forgetting the name, damn me. But yeah, it's. I mean, we knew from the beginning on that they are going to be better individual players, and naturally they would probably win from a team that just isn't up there in the pro scene. Definitely around there in the Benelux, of course, but
they don't have the international experience.
Yeah, this is still a very good result. I mean, only losing by 2 rounds, and then again they had a map. DeadPixels had a map advantage, so it was still tough for them to even win this grand final.
Yeah,
because they picked their map, and then DeadPixels, if it was the second map, it was going to be the DeadPixels map. So
yeah,
that would have been likely a steamroll like we've seen with Lowland Lions. They were getting absolutely annihilated after having a good performance of Mirage. But overall, I think we had some great CSGO action, and definitely lovely to cast with you for the very first time.
Yeah, indeed. Thank you very much, and we've gotten our money's worth indeed in most of those matches. So yeah, what would have happened in the second map, we might never know. But we will be back in 5 minutes with an interview with one of the players. So this concludes the top 3. It will be DeadPixels in the first place, It will be SD Gaming in second place and Lowland Lions third. And could you run down the price list one more time for us?
I got it on paper, but I'll do it by heart. So for the first place, it is €1,250 and a couple of headsets from Sennheiser. Still some more price to be announced for the first place. And for the second place, it's €250 and a couple of Sennheiser headsets as well, but a different version.
Even expensive,
well,
more expensive one.
Yeah, but I mean, whatever suits your boat. And Lowland Lions do walk away with some prices from Rocat, so it's all good.
Yeah, the French will be very happy.
I think, and if you guys are watching and you want to join the next event, I hope there will be a next eSportsFestival here in Ghent. So
who knows?
Please do keep it in mind next year, and we've got some people from AT Gaming saying their regards. So thank you all for watching.
Boris van der Lucht
so far, and
Victor Wallstein.
Do stay tuned, hit the follow button for more action, and we'll see you guys in a bit.
This was the Counter-Strike action at eSportsFestival, and we'll be right back with one of the players of DeadPixels. Thank you for watching. René Treur and Rick Vervoort for Gamershub.